Well, I hope you don't find this a betrayal, as this TV is just a lot easier for me to use than the one I had been using up to this point. However, for those of you that are continuing the series from before, we're picking off at the same place we left. Different TV, but same game. So, our task is to get to Kakariko Village. And I don't know why the order got all mixed up with my items. Just in case, let's get some fire. Now the sage did say in 7 years that the world got completely destroyed, so I guess I shouldn't be surprised if there's like a death spiral over there. Alright. I do actually rather like this section because the screen doesn't freeze with the re-deads, but it does give that old screaming sound. Something to really just show you that the world has gone completely down the dumpster. So I'm trying to see what's... I've always loved the design of this guy. And here's the question, does he have just one eye or... Wow. Looks like he's really been hitting the bottle, hasn't he? And I love this sort of crude drawing of the Triforce, kind of like a sign of hope almost. Oh, you are quite an energetic young man. You're brave and handsome too. Your name is Link, isn't it? Don't be surprised. I can read people's minds. If I looked as good as you, I could run a different kind of business. My shop is the only ghost shop in Hyrule. Because of the great Ganondorf, it is a fine time for a business like this. Oh, I can only hope the world gets even worse. The ghosts called Poes are spirits of concentrated hatred that appear in the fields and graveyards. They eat the world. Young man, if you could catch a Poe, I would pay a lot of money for it. I love the idea that as the Poes kind of wander, he'll just give him a swish of his stick and they'll come right back. What are these weapons? Like, would he ever use these spears or the shield? Or maybe this is just something that was left behind from when this was a guardhouse. Anywho, Kakariko Village. Kind of a fascinating thing how there's like that dark mist over Hyrule Castle, but yet you go outside, it doesn't seem so bad. Although I think the Death Mountain, no, it's still cloud there. At least on the bright side, I'm big enough that I can actually just use the shield as normally, rather than do the turtle. Yes. I'm happy that these two can have so much fun while the world is basically burning. Look at this guy. Ever since he escaped from Hyrule Castle Town, he's become even more timid. I tell you, I saw him. I saw the ghostly figure of Dampé, the graveyard keeper, sinking into his grave. It looks like he was holding some kind of treasure. And I just believe that is where I want to go. Besides, there's another kind of treasure I could use. I read a new type of miniature cuckoo. I call it the pocket cuckoo. I don't get goosebumps from this baby. Cuckoos are very good at getting lazy, late risers out of bed. Haven't you heard of them before? It makes them very happy to crow cuckoo, especially when it wakes up a very heavy sleeper. However, my cuckoo is not entirely happy right now. You look like you're good at handling cuckoos. You don't remember me from 7 years ago? Well, I can change in 7 years. Here, take this egg. After the cuckoo hatches, bring it back to me after a while, and I'll check out its mood. What do you think? Will you try? Sure. Get the pocket egg. A pocket cuckoo hatched from it overnight. Be sure to give it back when you are done with it. Oh, I will. Curious what you gotta say. Should we believe what Sheik said and go to Kakariko? I'm already in Kakariko Village, Navi. Of course I believe we should. The graveyard. Wasn't there a hut here earlier? This maybe in 7 years' time we just kind of went completely underground. Graveyard Keeper's hut. Graveyard Keeper's diary is here. You want to read it? Whoever reads this, please enter my grave. I will let you have my stretching, shrinking keepsake. I'm waiting for you. Oh, I don't feel so guilty about reading that anymore. It's one of the ones with flowers. I'm not sure which one. But hey, even if I don't find Dampies, I'm sure there's one last piece that I want to go for. I think this is rupees. If I remember correctly, this is a fairy fountain. Yes, it is. Yeah, I'll open it anyway. Maybe I'll get some more bombs? Aw. I wanted bombs, not rupees. I've already got rupees. Okay, so there's this one. There's another one over here. Just gonna ignore the bow. And go. Dang it, this is not the one I wanted. I mean, it is, but it isn't. Let's see, which one? It's not that one, I don't think. No, I'm sure it's not that one. Are there only 2 of these? Yeah. I guess I'll just try them all. No hole in this one. TV is getting a little fuzzy, I see. And I've been having some problems with this one as of late, so I hope the colors don't just randomly go all crazy like. I'm gonna let that pogo. Hope this isn't something you can only access in childhood. Thought you could access this as an adult. This is something I'm sure will come in handy. The ability to be able to manipulate time. You can go between day and night. And it also works on paralyzing the redids. This must be it. Yep, this is it. Let me do a sneak attack behind him. Maybe this isn't what I was thinking of. Let me go through it. Maybe you can only access this as a kid, or... Well, let's keep going. Going down the line. Or perhaps this is the one. First, let me just see. Can I read this? Royal Composer Brother, Flat, the younger brother. Oh dear, it looks like even Flat came out to play. I didn't even know that. I get the feeling this one's gonna pay me more. You killed me! Unbelievable! Oh, what? You're not one of Ganondorf's men, are you? Because of my role as a ghost, I had to act like that. I apologize. Now then, let me introduce myself. I am one of the ghostly composer brothers of Kakariko Village. All the people in this village are born to serve the royal family of Hyrule. We brothers also served the royal family, and we were assigned to study the wow, that's a hard word to say. Hereditary mystic power of the family. We never could figure out the power of the Triforce. We had almost completed our study of controlling time with the tones of the Ocarina. Actually, we did complete that study. We would have been famous if that hateful Ganondorf had not tried to steal our results. We can never let him repeat the fruits of our research. That's why we gave our lives to protect the secret. Do you want to hear what I said again? Oh, I think I got it. So does that mean the other brother is going to come out? I had no idea that these models actually existed. I did know that these characters did show up in Majora's Mask, but I had no idea. Ah, I'm dead. Again. But you again. Somehow you remind me of Princess Zelda. Since you may have some connection with the royal family, I will tell you a little more of our tale. Back then, people called us great composers because of the many musical masterpieces we wrote. But we brothers were not just composers. We had a mission to analyze the mysterious powers of Hyrule's royal family. Our names would be a part of Hyrule's history if we could complete our research. We kept our study extremely secret until we completed it. To tell the truth, each of us was studying a different song, one to summon the sun and the other to summon the moon. If you were really sent by a member of the royal family, I will tell you about the results of our study. I inscribed it on the royal tombstone. As a messenger of the royal family, you should show your royal credentials on top of the Triforce mark. Do you want to hear what I said again? I think I got it. Well, first it said to check the tombstone. Royal family tomb. Storms are coming. This is it. Royal family tomb. You know what, just for fun, I'll see if I can demonstrate the bottle ability. Okay, I can't hit him with anything. Just gotta ignore it. Good thing I get Din's fire. so helpless without the ability to shoot anything. Bombs. What's up with this guy? Those who break into the royal tomb will be obscured by the lurkers in the dark. Maybe I have to kill the bat first. Get back here! Come on. There we go. I'm in. Although I do find it interesting that Link can speak with the spirits of the dead. Speaking of the spirits of the dead... Dang it! I was hoping if I came behind, he wouldn't be able to hit me. I'm just gonna ignore these people. They really don't give me a whole lot. This poem is dedicated in memory of the dearly departed members of the royal family. Rising sun will eventually set, a newborn's life will fade. From sun to moon, moon to sun. Give peaceful rest to the living dead. This is an interesting poem, huh? Something is inscribed on the tombstone. It's the secret melody of the Composer Brothers. It's a very important melody to know. The ability to be able to manipulate time, but we also have an ability to freeze those redeads. Restless souls wander where they don't belong, bring them calm with the song sung. The sun song. Song sung. Alright, watch this. No, I don't have to worry about them. But the effect only lasts for so long, so you have to go by real quickly. Right, now on to Tempe. Tempe is a very important artifact for us. Keepsake, I think it was called, but either way. Keepsake, memento, curios, trinkets, whatever you want to call them. See if I can do this on the first try. Young man, are you fast on your feet? I may not look like it, but I'm confident in my speed. Let's have a race. Follow me if you dare. Oh, that was embarrassing. Stupid fire. I feel like you just keep cheating. I know if you're fast enough, he'll give you a heart piece, but I'm definitely not going for that. I can't tell if the fire is to make it easier to follow him, or if it's just making it harder to follow him. Oh, come on! Get up there! I feel like I'm doing my best AVGN impression. Get up there! First try. The time of this race was 1 minute and 9 seconds. Young man, you were very quick to be able to keep up with me. As a reward, I'm going to give you my treasure. It's called the hook shot. Its spring-loaded chain will pull you to any spot where it hooks sticks. Doesn't that sound cool? I'm sure it'll help you. I live here now, so come back again sometime. I'll give you something cool. One more thing. Careful on your way back. Well, I mean, I didn't die in the race, so I don't think I have to worry too much. Found the hook shot. Spring-loaded chain that can cast out a hook on things. You can use it to drag distant items towards you, or you can use it to pull yourself towards something while holding the C button. Yeah. Now I can shoot things. I get the feeling I want bombs. Just in case. I've not played this game as many as some experts, but I can at least pick up on small little things like that and be like, oh yeah, it's the same thing as described on the Song of Time. Okay, let's be careful here, because I want that heart piece. I've collected 3. Down here I'm gonna harass the hurdy-gurdy man. I'll never forget what happened on that day 7 years ago. I feel like I'm harnessing the heart of George C. Scott with that one. It's all that Ocarina kid's fault. Next time he comes around here, I'm gonna mess with him. Curious. You got an Ocarina? What the heck? It reminds me of that time 7 years ago. Back then, a mean kid came here and played a strange song. It messed up this windmill. I feel like there's a bit of a paradox, is the only way you learn this song is from the future, but the only way that... Wait, so I learned this song from the future, so I could play it in the past, so the guy from that time could teach it to me now. It's very confusing. You learn the Song of Storm. Oh no, Storm again. You played the Ocarina again, didn't you? Ah! Whee! There we go. Okay. Now let's see if I can remember this part correctly. So you get a heart piece by going on the roof. Guess I need to get a little closer. Odds are I probably can't reach it from here, or can I? I need to come back with a long shot, I believe. Well, anyways, I have what I need. I'm gonna wait until daybreak so I can get the cuckoo to hatch. What am I doing? Dead Mountain's probably quicker. Whatever. This is the fun part. Daybreak. There we go. Look, a chicken hatched from the egg. We've been incubated. It's the miracle of life. This is part of a much longer quest. But I want to do a little bit each time I can because it creates probably my favorite item in the game. Yeah, you're the one snoring. Curious what you two have to say. Look at him. The man with the beard. I think he was fired from his job at the ranch. He was just lazing around morning, noon, and night. He's an awful careless guy during this hard time. All people have hardships in their past, but they would rather no one find out about it. Look at that bearded man sleeping over there. I bet even someone like him has had his share of troubles in the past. What in tarnation? Can a person get a little shut-eye around here? Indigo took over a long ranch, and they call it Indigo Ranch nowadays. I was kicked out of there, and look at me now. My girl Milan still works at the ranch. I'm worried about her. It's like the color's coming off a bit. Oh, well. Guess it kind of sells the CRT atmosphere a bit better. Maybe. Please make my Kaku happy, okay? Well, I guess I'll have to come back later then. How many golden sculptures did I get? 12. I think I've got my first reward. Ah, there you are. The curse has been broken. Thank you. His reward for you. The adult-sized wallet! You can now carry a lot of money. You can hold up to 200 rupees. Wunderbar. So it may be called the adult-sized wallet, but you can even get it as a kid. Who would have thought? Okay. To the Forest Temple. I do not think I'm going to be beating it in this session, considering there's just so much to do when you're an adult. In more ways than one. Let me think. Do I want to visit Long Ranch? It's tempting. I'm not really sure if I can do much with it. I think I'll just go to the temple now. Or at least attempt to go to the temple. Even as an adult, it still takes a while to walk across the area. But hey, at least it's still daybreak by the time I get there. I'm going home. Looks like the place has been overrun. You know what? I'm curious. I think so. Still says that even though nobody else took it. Okay, fine. You want me to kill you? I'll kill you. I actually have a pot in my house. I had no idea. Link's record. Spiders 12, largest fish caught 0 pounds. Oh, interesting. That's it. That's very annoying. I see Mito under there now. What is that? Great Deku Tree Meadow. Oh, he's dead now. Poor kids are probably too afraid to leave the house. Haven't I seen you somewhere before, mister? Sorry I went to the temple and hasn't come back. You know, I'm curious. Let's see. You want to talk to Saria, right? Yes. Link, this is Saria. Can you hear me? Great, you're safe. I knew I would hear from you again. I'm in the forest temple. The forest spirits were calling for help, so I went to check it out. But it's full of evil monsters. Help me, Link. I just remember how I got the... Oh, yeah, I remember now. I want my heart. Dang it. Now I'm going this way. Now the only problem is, I had the music to guide me last time, but this time, not so much. Or do I? No. Mito again, I'm twice your size. My sword is about the size of half of your body, so let me through. What are you? Though you wear Kokiri-ish clothing, you can't fool me. I promised Saria I would never let anybody go through here. I was about to say, how in the world am I going to prove that I'm one of them? That melody. Saria plays that song all the time. You do know Saria. That song. Saria taught that song only to her friends. Okay, I trust you. When I see you, I don't know why, but I remember him. Him? Who, pray tell, are you talking about? Hope this is right. So it is. I want the hook shot just in case. From here on, we'll be going through some narrow passages. Yeah, okay. Like, I'm with the program. I've played this game enough times. I know the basic idea. Okay, maybe I'm not with the program. Oh, come on! How close do I have to be to kill this thing? Come on! Unless maybe I'm not supposed to kill him, I'm just supposed to avoid him. You don't scare me, dang it. There we go. Surprised none of them are giving me any hearts. Make this beeping stop! Thing is so blinded by malice, they can't see me. Finally. Oh, come on! What do you have to say? I wonder what's going on. I'm in the forest, dang it! Yeah! Alright, here comes the fun part. Oh! If I remember correctly, there's a fairy fountain in here. So hoping maybe I would get a good price for the Poe of the Brothers, but I guess not. Thank you. So much better. And of course the enemies come back, but it don't matter at this point. I can just jump on over. Why won't you die? There we go. Woo! And there's another one, I believe. No, we made it. Too sorry I taught us the song. The flow of time is always cruel. Speed seems different for each person, but no one can change it. The thing that doesn't change with time is a memory of younger days. In order to come here again, play the minuet of Forest. You have learned the minuet of forest. I feel like it would make sense if it was minuet of the forest. Link, I'll see you again. Well, as Sheik said, I was unable to get to the temple, but now I am. The Forest Temple. See if I can do the trick right. There we go. Yeah. And that also works on the bigger ones as well. What to say? There is something up here. I'm not going to take the door like a normal person. For I am not a normal person and very proud of it. It's a golden sculpture out there. Who would have thought? Let's see. Pretty far away, right? Can we get just a little closer? It's so touchy. There we go. Key, right? Yeah! Yeah! This is gonna hurt. Well, I can't reach the golden sculpture, so I'm gonna come back when I have the bow. Onto the main atrium of this dungeon. Get to light all the torches. And the elevator will go down to the boss. Well, I figure I'm gonna go this way as there's this block of time in the way. I wonder where it goes, as I do remember these have a warping ability. Or at least they do in the next dungeon. In the Gorons area. They give you 3, I might as well just use them all. This one has some sort of door here. No. Can't really go in there yet. Water's too high. Really anything in here, it looks like. Ah, who's this? Just have to be careful, otherwise that sculpture is going to hit me. Alright, what do we got? I think if it hits me, guard against its blue flame with the shield. Okay, good. That's not the one that takes away your sword. That must be the green one. Very nice. What do we have here? The wrong end. The map. It'll come in handy. I was about to say, that would just be way too easy for it to just be the bow and arrow. Can I reach it? There we go. Is there anything else in this courtyard area? They've drained the fountain. Suppose I could go down the vines, play it safe. Oh, there's a heart. Can I get to it? Yes! It's the same place I came in before, is it? No, it's not. Though it does look similar. Can I reach the chest? Yes! Okay, not from that angle. Is this another key? I don't need that now, but I could use this. Excellent. Let me just get my bearings. Where am I? I should not have done that. Oh. So let's start all over again. But now that the water is drained, I do believe that I can actually take the shortcut by going this way. Okay, by going this way. Where is the fountain? There it is. Now you definitely want to climb on the vines for this one, because if you were to just jump straight down, that would hurt a lot. Link may be the hero of time, but he still has pain. He can still die. He's not invulnerable. There's another key. Very good. It's nice. And if I remember correctly, they respawn. Now can I do the shortcut? Okay, you can't grapple onto the ladder, but you can grapple on the certain vines, it looks like. I don't know what happened there. I guess it just needed a minute to load. Okay. Back to where I was before. Now, is there anything else in this room? Can't really reach that. Okay, well, I was able to find another key at least, so that is good. I'm gonna go this way. Good, I already have the key. You never know what goodies these might drop. I remember this being one of the more annoying puzzles of the game. You have to move a lot of blocks around. There are arrows painted on the floor. Yes. To indicate that it should be going this way. I'm trying to remember if they get from another angle to be able to push it, or if it just goes down a crevice. Okay. Can I jump across? No. Okay. We'll go this way. And this is it. Now I can grab onto it. I guess it's just because I remember having to go through this room so many times because I kept getting lost. Maybe that's where the annoyance came from. Ah, yes. The big problem with this block is that I can't go all the way with it. Because there's a wall in the way. So, is there another way around? I would say it's all coming back to me, but this is just me guessing. Across the wall. Go back down the ladder. Go in the hole. There we go. Here we go. Up. And over. There we go. Must be this way. Get on the ladder, come on. There we go. Can't tell if that's me or if it's the game that's giving me the problem with that. Good thing I got another key. Well, I don't think I can poke the eye out this way, can I? Don't think so. The corridor is all twisted. That's what makes it fun. Now I'm upside down. Yeah, watch for the shadow of the monster that hangs from the ceiling. So that's as far as I can go. I don't have a key of any kind, although I kind of thinking there's a hole in the floor. There we go. Ah, good. I thought that was the kind that split apart. That's all there is to this room for the moment. Can't get the key. Let's see, is there anything else around here? Doesn't look like it. Gotta come back to this room later. Don't scare me. You annoy me. Time for the shortcut. Maybe that was a little too high. How do I get to that door? All will be revealed in time, I'm sure. No heart. How could you be so heartless? Can't really go this way, can I? It's fine. If I can't hit it, I'll always grab onto it and throw it. I don't think I've gone straight ahead yet. Let's see what we've got. this is where I need to be. See if I can figure out a strategy for these guys. The problem is you gotta kill these guys quickly because they will come back. Oh, that's why I got the fairies. Did I kill him quick enough? Okay. This, I believe, is that for which I am looking for. Oh, it's just another key. Yeah, well, could use another key anyway. And I'll take another fairy, why not? Suppose I will go back to where I was before. I might not be able to turn the room around, but at least now I have the key to go one room further. I wonder. Yes! Can't do that with a bow and arrow. These things don't really give you much of anything, do they? Except agita! Or just a headache, I guess would be the easiest way to say it. Headaches! You give me headaches! I'll repeat it for emphasis. Emphasis! For those of you that are big fans of Drake Challenge. Definitely dates myself a little bit, but, well. I did want to go on a date. Okay. Just gonna avoid those and go right for the door. It's so dark and twisted. Twisted sister. Okay, what do we got? Excellent. This must be the place. Like an old-fashioned Looney Tunes character. If I were to do that, I'd fall right through the hole. Okay. Is there another one? Uh-huh. 3 hits on both. Yes! That's the way to do it, is you gotta do a little bit on each one, because if you kill one and then the other, that's not gonna give enough time for it to, for you to be able to kill it before it respawns. Respawns. Am I from Boston? Yes, the fairy bow! Well, with that, I believe the first Poe has arrived. Okay, one door. Let's go with this one. Okay, fine. Guess I just have to go up the stairs. That's all I can think of. Feel like I was able to harness a little bit of some Scottish ancestry in there. Or maybe, I don't know. If anyone listening to this, what accent does it sound like I'm doing, either well or poorly? Oh, come on. Guess I need another key. Don't think I'm going to find it in any of those vases. Wait a second. I think I remember now. You could definitely tell that soundbite was just slowed down a little bit. Dang it, that is... I wanted to cancel out of the boat. There we go. Don't want to waste my arrows. I keep having to remind myself this isn't Breath of the Wild, so if I dodge or parry just right, then I can get an opening. Almost. Just another hit or two ought to do it, I hope. There we go. Even got some arrows. And that's probably the key that I'm looking for. Yes. Yep, now let's just do that 3 more times. Although I think there are a few other poses that change up the strategy a little bit. Not quick enough. There we go. far away. Actually, come to think of it, they're gonna give me arrows anyways, so I shouldn't be too concerned about that. I'll make sure they don't go through the walls. There we go. The next two. And it looks like I might get a little... That's gotta be the compass. Come on. Yeah, I got it. Keep going. Shadow of the monster that hangs on the ceiling. Says it hangs on the ceiling. I'm not seeing it. Okay, these are the ones I have to worry about. Just the sword when the green fire vanishes. Of course, I need another key. Okay. Let's see what else is in this room real quick. Ooh, look at all the rupees! Probably better go back, correct the door, and then come back through this passageway again, and I'm sure I'll be in a different spot than before. Just gotta keep on walking. That's just what I'll do. One of these days, these normal boots are just gonna walk all over you. Well, a bit. This is just a wee bit tedious. Well, I know what the chest is. There we go. That straightens out the hallway, I'm sure. Going. So, sure I can reach the chest on the wall now. But now that the room is a little different, what exactly has changed? The boss key. Kind of a pity the boss key doesn't open anything else up. Must have missed that. Doesn't look like there's anything else in this room. Yeah, let's see what happens when I go down here then. Oh, screw. Oh. I can't say screw them. That's the only way to get through the door. At least they actually gave me heart this time. And another Deku net. I'm going nuts. If it means anything, is I'm an adult now. Maybe this is another key. Yes. Very good. That's it, I have to hold the button to slice sideways. Just some hearts, but nothing. I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit. Probably been a while since anybody said that, I would wager. Now what's over this way? So that's the door. Well, curious to see what that one eyeball switch does in the main room up here. Ooh, it's nice. Now, where was it? Here. Is this the door I opened? No, I've already been this way. Must be another door in this room. But which one? Surely not this one. Must be that one up there. Okay. And this is where I've officially gotten lost. Let's go back to where I was before. I think I want to keep the silver eye shut. No, wait. Unshut it, actually. Because we went that way. Perhaps there is something more. Chest. But where? Not there. definitely not there. Dang it. Up the ladder. Must be on a higher level. It's definitely this level. Where in this level? That's how you get back down, but maybe there's a way back up. I mean, that's nice, but it's not very helpful. Now that I got the key, I wonder if there's another possibility here. It's definitely games like this where people say that it helps improve your memory and keeps off the dementia. It's something you have to think about. Perhaps you remember it, or perhaps you have to figure out another way around. Yes. This is right. Because I remember I needed a key to get over here, which I did not have before. Just gonna walk around as if nothing happened. Yes. I always love these puzzles. Gotta thread the needle. Darn it. Fortunately, I just have to wait. In the meantime, this is where I start up with the advantage of commentary. I do know that this puzzle was later reused in the Forest Temple in Majora's Mask. There it is! Yeah. And that's what straightens out the hallway. And you're good. Now, is there anything else in this area? And also, why is this so ominous looking? It just looks like I'm floating in, like... Well, if you've ever seen Disney's Hercules, this is what that interpretation of the underworld seemed like. Red mist. It's about the same red mist you see when you play Surface 2 in GoldenEye. I know it's not the same texture, but it's that same sort of very foreboding look to it. Now what's in this door? Was this... It's just how I got here. Okay. I'm going in the hole. Ah yes, this is one of the fun ones. What on earth is over here? Not much of anything. Just a shortcut to the courtyard. I think what Watch out, the ceiling is falling down. Yes. Come on, I'm gonna do my best Buster Keaton impression. There we go. And again. Follow the spiders. Time for my best Indiana Jones impression. The penitent man will pass. Ah yes, I've always hated these puzzles. Oh no, that's not it at all. Or is it? Come on! Yes! Oh, 1 second left. Just one more after this. And I remember where it is, actually. My disappointment is immeasurable, and this playthrough has been ruined. Okay, let's finish what we started. See if I can do the trick right. Any hearts? No, just more deku nuts. Okay. Now I'm getting a little nervous that every time I use the hook shot on one of those sculptures, it's going to destroy the game. Yeah, it kind of works out anyway, because the last Poe is in here. And just figure out which one is which. It's the one that does like a little bit of a twirl each time, I believe. There we go. remember this being harder, but maybe I just never picked up on the twirl the first time. And there it is. Now then, just want to make sure. Do I have both fairies with me? Okay. I'm going to make sure I'm not leaving anything up to chance. The camera's working. Very good. Got my magic. Got my heart. Okay. Let's ride. I remember there's another puzzle to this. Nothing there. Keep going. Nothing there either. Keep going. Aha, there's the golden sculpture. Thought there was one around here. Now, what's in the box? Bundle of arrows. Seems like the brightness is going all over the place on this TV. Well, I guess it just makes it a little easier to see. And again. Got the cage there. And the cage there. Okay. And that's the sculpture that... Oh. Just gotta keep twisting until I get to the right spot. And then there's the other one. Okay. And then I think we just keep spinning until we get the boss room to come up. What? Oh, come on. Oh. There it is. Okay, let's do this. The boss key. Had to do this temple twice. It's time to finish this. Oh yeah, you walk towards and then... Shing! Love that laugh. Phantom Ganon, evil spirit from beyond. love the Super Mario 64 reference to all this. Wait for the portal to open. Ouch. Darn it. Maybe it would just be easier if I run around. Such a fascinating concept for a boss fight. Darn it! Thought I could avoid it. This is where I got the fairies. Well, at least on the bright side, now I can go for the fun attack. Oh, come on! Okay, it's gotta be one of these. Which one? Okay. Gonna have some fun with this. Too close. Too fast. I find if you go for the sideways slash, you can get more hits in. I got another fairy, I'm not too concerned. Although I am annoyed because I don't want to listen to this. Kind of like practice for the final boss. Ouch! Just needed one more hit. Hey kid, you did quite well. Looks like you may be gaining some slight skill. But you have defeated only my phantom. To fight the real me, it won't be so easy. Honestly, I think the real me was easier. What a worthless creation that comes to us. I will banish into the gap between dimensions. Just the idea that he can summon portals for that sort of thing, but maybe it only works for creations of his own. But I mean, like, could you imagine how crazy it would be if you could just send a link to that other dimension? Alright. The Chamber of Sages.
Thank you. Because of you, I could awaken as a sage. I am Saria, the sage of the forest. I always believed you would come because I knew you. No. You don't have to explain it to me. Because it is destiny that you and I can't live in the same world. I will stay here as the forest sage and help you. Now please, take this medallion.
Well, at least she'll have alright company with Raru. But still though, that's basically it. They just live in this other world forever. You've received the Medallion of the Forest. Saria awakens as a sage and adds her power to yours. Saria will always be your friend. Now, is that her saying that? Basically stating she knew she was one of the sages all along, but... well, basically, like, the human part is gone. Hi there, I am the Deku Tree Sprout. Because you and Saria broke the curse on the Forest Temple, I can grow and flourish. Thanks a lot. Hey, have you seen your old friends? None of them recognized you with your grown-up body, did they? That's because the Kokiri never grow up. Even after 7 years, they're still kids. You must be wondering why only you have grown up. Well, as you might have already guessed, you are not a Kokiri. You are actually a Hylian. I am happy to finally reveal the secret to you. Some time ago, before the King of Hyrule unified this country, there was a fierce war in our world. One day, to escape from the fires of the war, a Hylian mother and her baby boy entered this forbidden forest. The mother was gravely injured. Her only choice was to entrust the child to the Deku Tree, the guardian spirit of the forest. The Deku Tree could sense that this was a child of destiny whose fate would affect the entire world. So he took him into the forest. It kind of makes you wonder whatever happened to the father. After the mother passed away, the baby was raised as a Kokiri, and now, finally, the day of destiny has come. Wouldn't it be a twist if his dad was like either the current King of Hyrule or perhaps Ganondorf? No, that wouldn't make any sense. He's not a Gerudo, he's a Hylian. You are a Hylian. We're always bound to leave this forest. And now, you have learned your own destiny, so you know what you have to do. That's right, you must save the land of Hyrule. Now, Link, break the curse on all the temples and return peace to Hyrule. I'm curious. Hookshot just goes right through him. So, yeah. That's, quite the episode. I just want to see if everything is well and Koku Town. You know, what's going on at the shop? Could just barely fit through the door. We sell shields, but not swords. Same as before. I want to talk to you. I'm sure Link will return someday. I have! I'm right here! You could buy arrows at a shop, only if you have a bow. Have you got one, mister? Yes, I have. I feel like I've known you for a long time. Woo! One shot! Just kind of curious to see where everybody else is. I wonder if Saria would come back. Unfortunately, no. We have lost 2 to the forest forever. I'm just curious. I get the feeling since Mido places the blame for the Great Deku Tree being killed by Link, is he now gonna put the blame on Saria disappearing on me as well? And that the Deku Tree sprout is growing in the Great Deku Tree's meadow, the forest has returned to normal. Teach me some fencing. All I've ever done is tap B all my life. Just a whole bunch of treasure chests, I see. Somehow a fair wind has begun to blow recently. I'm sure Link will return someday. Since a fair wind started to blow, I'm sure Link will come back. I'm here! It's like I'm dead. Come on! Give me the rupee. Guess that's about it. Just gonna move on to the next one. I wonder if he will come back. I am here! Forest folks should not leave these woods. I figure I'll at least head to Kakariko Village, and then from there I'll call it an episode. It's been quite an educational experience, I'd say is the best way to explain it. Just adult Link moves faster in terms of time and whatnot, but well, still takes a while. In-game it's less time, but in the real world it's just about the same speed. Or at least that's my logic. Actually, there's just one last trick I want to try first. Bit of a tip that a friend told me. So, you get a heart piece by going on the roof of one of these houses. Well, if you have the long shot, you can do it, but another way you could potentially do it is the jump off this balcony. Yeah, the problem is with this guy up here, it makes it a little more difficult. So it's like the idea that you just kind of jump off the side. Actually, nah, the backflip doesn't work. No! Well, the basic idea is like you side jump to the side, and that's how you get up there. Or at least you go on this wooden area, and then you go on from there. Curious. This is just about everything I have already. Although I don't see the reason in buying Deku sticks. Buy an insect in a bottle, fish in a bottle, and a Poe in a bottle. Get potions. You need an empty bottle to put this in. You use it to feel refreshing coolness. It was always so expensive, I never went for it. Potion shop. I heard that the lost woods were fairies. There was a strange place with many mysterious smells. I wish I could just once make medicine with some of the strange things I might find there. I may not be able to see very well anymore, but my nose still works fine. Part of the side quest. I always keep thinking of one more thing I want to do, but hopefully this will be the last one more thing I want to do. But we shall see. Now that it's been a few days, I wonder how the cuckoo is doing. Please make my cuckoo happy, okay? Maybe have to wake up a few different people with it and whatnot. Or maybe I'll just wake you up again. Oh, you're already awake. Okay. Gonna call it there. Thank you for joining me on this rather long episode of Ocarina of Time. Until next time, keep having fun.